Hello everyone, how's it going? My name is Mark. I'm from NullTX. Today is Thursday and I will be talking about Bitcoin's price. Before I delve into the price, I just wanted to say once again I haven't made a video in quite a few days. I was at Block Show in Vegas. It was a lot of fun. I met a lot of people. It was very fun. If you ever get a chance to go to Vegas for any conference, I highly recommend it. So get back to the Bitcoin's price. Currently, we are trading at 64.46. We're doing quite well. Just the fact that we are staying above the $6,000 level is already good for me. So we did push to 6,800, and the price did drop pretty rapidly back to 63, mostly because the SEC denied a few more ETFs. I think it was 9 ETFs that the SEC denied, which is pretty expected. The market did topple down a little bit, but it wasn't as bad as people thought, and the fact that we're still above the 6,000 is great. So the SEC argued that the application for Bitcoin's ETFs didn't satisfy the requirement that a national securities exchange's rules be designed to prevent fraudulent and manipulative acts and practices. Whatever that means, but I guess the SEC is still not happy with Bitcoin. Many are not surprised by the rejection. Maxim Nurov, fund manager at Black Square Capital, explained that the SEC most likely wants a longer period of underlying market performance before they approve the first Bitcoin ETF. There's one big hand that is left to play for Bitcoin traders is the application from Van ECK and SolidX. I believe there's more of a hype that people are playing because honestly, personally, I believe the SEC is going to reject this as well. I don't think that this is going to get approved anytime soon. So for the most part, the SEC seems to be using the same excuse every time they deny the ETF. They keep saying that the Commission is disapproving ETFs because the exchanges have not met their burdens under the Exchange Act and the Commission's rules of practice to demonstrate that the proposals are consistent with the requirement of the Exchange Act, Section 6b-5. So the notion is that Bitcoin is still a brand new cryptocurrency and there isn't enough things in place to prevent fraudulent activity. That's pretty simple in itself. So I honestly don't think that any ETFs are going to get approved anytime soon just because of that argument that the SEC is using. I mean, no matter how you submit the application, at the end of the day, Bitcoin exchanges still have the same infrastructure whether you apply for it now or whether you have the application in a month. So that's why I personally don't think that the Van ECK or the SolidX ETF is going to get approved anytime soon, but that doesn't mean that Bitcoin can't stay bullish. eToro analyst Matty Greenspan claims that one of the big reasons why Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies fell in December of 2017 is because of all these transaction backlogs and all the newbies that came into Bitcoin and tried sending cryptocurrencies, realized there was all this high fees and transactions getting stuck, and it kind of deterred people a little bit. Personally, I don't quite agree with that, but the same analyst changed his opinion and said that in November, December, the Bitcoin blockchain became flooded by too many transactions as the miners weren't able to confirm them in a timely manner. However, from the start of this year, that problem has completely vanished. So actually, he didn't correct his opinion. He said that we are no longer facing this problem of transaction backlogs or high fees. So in a sense, that is good news. Well, let's go back to the charts a little bit. Like I said here, we did try to push for 7,000. We wound up at 6,800, but price dropped significantly just because of the SEC coming out with the denial for those ETFs. But like I said earlier, we're still looking good. Price is still moving up nicely. It is still not quite the end of the week, so we have one more day to maybe push past 6,500 and hopefully close the week at 65. That way we can try and hopefully push further. A lot of other cryptocurrencies are not doing so well, so I'm actually very surprised at how well Bitcoin is doing compared to, for example, Ethereum has been doing terribly, and there's a few others that have been dropping like crazy. I think that is about it for today. I mean, the SEC did make some waves today, but the market is again surprisingly held relatively well. Again, I'm hoping that we'll close at 6,500 by the end of the week. Will we hit 10,000 by the end of the year? I still think that is doable. I know it doesn't look like it, but the way Bitcoin markets have been moving, honestly, historically, is they will go down slowly. It will go down for like 6 to 8 months. It'll go down, and then there'll be 1 month where it just like spikes like crazy. So we still have 3 more months, 3.5 months till the end of the year. Anything is possible. One last thing I wanted to mention is I did get a bunch of new NullTX shirts with the NullTX logo like this. So if you guys are interested in getting a NullTX shirt, and if you are in the United States, please leave a comment in the section below, and I will get back to you and hopefully get you guys a shirt. The reason why I'm saying only in the United States is because shipping it outside the US is just a big headache, and for now I'm just gonna only ship it to people who are domestic. So thank you guys all for watching. My name is Mark. I'm from NullTX, and I'll see you guys next time.